Okay, so this is the generate package file we need to write. Okay, and we have to write all the information about to when we pass the file name, it will automatically generate the package.xml file. So that's why we need to write the code for node.js. Let's start. So first we have some basic command to get the node.js. Okay, that we can write. Another one, we just need the file changes actually. So when we pass after a space, when we run this script, so it will actually show the file changes name only. So it's a slice, so whatever the argument we will pass, it will hold it here. And we can test also. Suppose we want to test, so we can check console dot log something. We have this file name. So when we run this one, suppose for the running command, you just need to type node and scripts slash and the file name which you have put it here. So this is the way, and the name what you want to type, just like hello world ab, so like that. So it will show you all the value whatever you have passed here. So when having changes of file names, we will get all the list of files and we will pass it, it will be stored here. Okay, this is the things we write it. And now we have to write the like normalization default folder, because Salesforce always the file will be always stored in the force app main. So we need to write a, so all the file will be stored in that side, so we will only consider that file. Otherwise any changes outside that folder, yeah, it will not reflect. So that is the purpose we write this one. And then we have create a type. So suppose we created the types name as a object where it will hold like apex class names, lwc name, and this is the test class. So it will hold the all the test classes name. So like suppose in the file you changes something, so we need to write a file changes. Okay, now let's create a method for generating the package file. So this is a method we have created. It will generate the package file, and this method having a like for loop, we have to run the for loop that will pass the files. So, okay, so in this we have a file changes. Okay, this is a variable, so it will hold all the files and it will get the list of files and path of the normalization. So it will generate the path. Actually, when you're running somewhere, it's having a different environment, running from the Windows or running from the Linux. So it will automatically generate the normalization path for that files. Okay, now we have to check is that correct path is present or not that folder. Okay, so because many changes you can do. So it's a start with the default folder which is we have choose. So starting on the folder means like any file I have changes in the apex class, yeah, so it will check that one. Okay, outsider we will not check. So that is the logic we have created here. And then we create a normal like exact file path, because starting on the value we don't need it. So we will just get that exact file slice, we can just replace it relative path, and the exact folder name we will get it. Actually the file, before the file need a folder, or it will always show the file. So we need to know the which folder is generated. If we know the folders, then we will write something custom logic to uh, get that which folder is modified, like custom metadata apples class folder it is changed or a component is changed. That's why we have write that one. Okay, so now suppose this is the things we have done till now, and now we have a folder. Okay, so if the folder length is greater than one and greater than an folder, each folder we will check, and we can write custom like if this folder is present, like this one. I'm just saying this one. Okay, now this will be good. Okay, suppose this folder is LWC folder, because this is the LWC folder. So if it is LWC folder, we will generate that file like checking the component name. I will type as a type name is component, lighting component bundle. You can type based on your need, but this is the like LWC always be stored in the package file. If you look into that is the component bundle. So we'll generate that logic to get that values. Okay, now suppose we will write this one, and after that we just need to write others like or many more, like we have to custom. So I will help you. I'm just typing the things for which is common use. Okay, like aura is a common one, so we just type a aura. Okay, I can show you like exactly how these things will happen, but I'll help that later. Okay, so this is the one. And now that's apex class. Apex class is more important because in the apex class we need to also get the test. Okay, test class name. So in your project definitely have a some pattern to write a test class name. So that will you have to consider. In my project, like starting or end, we just type a test in the test class. So if any file changes in the test class, it will automatically write add in the test class file. You can see I have write it like if it is test class .csv file extension, then just write the test class name. Okay, and for the finding the test class is a test class or not, so we just use end or start like or condition. Yeah, this is having a test word, then it's a test class. Test class we found it in the file name, and we can write on the this variable which I'm saying all the space separated, because in the SFDC command we need to write that one. Okay, now let's do the for the web page and trigger. This is the commonly changed object. So now I have done for VF page and trigger. This is the page for VF page, and for trigger is dot .ts extension. That means this is a VF page. Okay, now we need to make labels correctly. So this is the package.xml methods. Okay, in this method we need to call, actually we need to call this method, and that method what actually do on that method will generate the list of the things. Okay, so let's call this method. So this is the method is ready now. Let's see we can check that variables like after if we pass, then what is the value will be print. So that will help us. So let's print that value also for the testing purpose. So we just type console log, type console log test class. Sorry. So this will be happy to write exactly what we are passing. So suppose I have changes something here in the app's class. This app's class, suppose. Okay, so what I will do, I just take a relative path of this one. So relative path means like till yeah. I just need a path only, I guess. I just need a path of this one. Path. Yeah, this path is a mistake. Yeah, relative path. Now other, suppose I just changes this one. This relative path also we needed, so we just take it. Now if you run, you can see on the file changes which we did two files, and this is app's classes. Okay, and this is the name of app's class, and if you notice the test class, it's blank right now coming. Suppose I choose any of the test classes. Okay, so let's just take a space and paste it. Now see, this is the all the classes in the nodes, and there is a test class also. So everything is coming right now, so that means it is working. Now we need to write the method for generating the package files. Okay, this is we created for getting collecting the information method, and now we need to write a method to generate the files. Okay, so generate package file we need to write. So that will actually what it will do, there is one method we will write, and that method will actually what is going to create a package. It will write the XML code of the starting line, then package this information, and whatever the value we write here method, it will iterate all the things and generate that members and member types, and the version it is 62. You can identify, you can change any version. Okay, and it will send the XML file. Let's see that one how it is look. So if we call this method, okay, and we will console that one what exactly it is coming. So now same thing, we just need to pass. Now you see, this is a package XML is created with the app's class normals. And if you pass any LWC, let's see, I just pass any LWC changes. Suppose you did something on the HTML file. Okay, I just pass the name of that HTML. And now see, if I pass HTML, it will automatically lighting come to bundle and the LWC name, so it will deploy that what the that is the things we have written till now. Okay, now we need to write this file in a Excel. Actually, in directly we need to store this XML. This is just a printout now. So for the storing, we need to write a file sequence, and for the test class also we need to write. So that's why we will create a Node.js method for writing the file. So this is just a path directly, and this is dot dot. So it will double dot. It will be written that file in the local root directory, because this generate file will be in the inside the script. So I need to store the package file in the root directory. You can store anywhere, but I am storing here. Okay, I'm just explaining what we so this is the method and this is the file name, so we just pass to overwrite it. So now suppose if I run, you can see in the test class is generated now. and the package file is generated also. Okay, this is the things will working correctly. Okay, now coming back to our YML script. So here, what we have to do now, we have to run that script via uh, a YML file. You can say, okay, and let's type this one. So this is the node. I just type script folder XML and this file which we are stored here. All the changes related in the head. So all the comments file name it will pass via this one. This is the things. Okay, and after this is the things are done. Suppose, and now we need to write to like test class or something is done. Package file is generated, so we just type echo, and then we have also a git all. Why I'm using git all, I just tell you. Else part also we need to write, and that will do also the same thing, but probably it will only run this git all or else it will only run because when it is merged in main. So that's why we write this is a merge one. Okay, this previously was the different, so now this is the merge file for the path. And what we have to do, sorry, we just type else in this one. No, sorry. Okay, this is f and this is else. Okay, now everything is clear again. Mm, and end of that one and file we have to write. Suppose this is the end, so if else, if we are making, so fi file end, and then we have used artifact is actually storing that whatever the file you have generated by this code, it will store in your artifact. You can see in the, when you run something you will see that one definitely it will store on the CI/CD pipelines of the GitLab, and the file which we created this one. So this is the folder and this is the file. It will override that one, or you can say generate it. So this is the information we write it for the retrieval part. This is one job only, uh, and it's a hold for only the branch. So it's just for branch details. This is done for that one. Okay, now we need to write validations jobs because this job is done. So validation job. So validation job actually what it will do, it will create the stage p validations and it will deploy other things. So let's write the script for that one. So it's simple straightforward validation for the package one, and this is the sp valid URL. So this is the I use for holding the credential information. Okay, and for the login, so there is a SFDC org URL. If you search on the Google, you will see this is the command for passing authentication key. So before this one, what you have to do, you need to create like one command. You have to write one command actually. Suppose you connected your org, any org you have connected here. I just connected this one. So what you have to do in the terminal, you have to come and you have to type. Sorry, in the terminal you need to write. That command is called this sfdc org display. Okay, target org variables and webs. So this is the command actually. So in this command you need to type your org name. I'm not typing just because if I type you get the access one, but it's a generic. Okay, when you write for this one, for the sandbox only, okay, it will only show you in the sandbox, not all the place. So sandbox or production all means like not a dev org, it will work rather than this one. This will work, so it will display your command. Okay, and when you run this one you can google is also like what exactly output will come. Okay, so something related, it will show you the list of command which is connected, which org is connected, and what is the code it will show you. Okay, I just show you exactly what type of code it will show. Okay, it will show this type of things. Hold on, let me show you. I can show you. You can check this. Actually, this is the website. The image will show you. Okay, so this having on this website image, that one exactly. So in the URL, whatever the things is come in your URL section, you need to copy and create one CI/CD variables and store that values. Okay, so that value will be stored, and we can check. Okay, let me download this image, then we can show you. Hold on, save this image. Okay, let's show you. So this is the image. Okay, so this will generate this logic. Okay, so there is a like URL, so whatever the things are written in the URL section you need to copy and paste in your CI/CD variable. So this is a CI/CD variable you can create, and then it will work, and you can mention your dev environment alias name like devs and anything. And this is the list of all connected, you will check also when you run. And this is the test class, if test class having an empty or not, it will check. If it is empty, then what it will do, if it is empty, then it will not run the deployment in the validation, the test class it will not pass, it will just pass a generic. So it will automatic work. Okay, and the code format, so when you run this one it will automatically show you the code format of that one, exactly the command to show you how many codes are formatted. So and the code format will display, this is a structure where this file like my class having a trans structure, this one show you. This is the things we have to write.